Good morning! It is day 24. We got up, went to the gym. I've already watered all my outdoor plants, on all of them. I still need to water some of them, but I've watered most of my outdoor plants and I'm ready to get the day started. We have to take my mom's car into the shop today because I'm taking that with me on my road trip. So we need to make sure that one's road ready. I'm very excited about my trip, but it's becoming very real right now. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's happening soon. And that's a long time to be gone. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I used to travel a lot more and I used to have no qualms about traveling for long periods of time, but I guess as you get older, you're kind of like, oh, but I have things I could do around the house, or oh, I'm gonna miss my dog, or I'm gonna miss my mom, obviously, but I can talk to her on the phone. My dog's gonna be like, why'd you go for a month? And my cat, he's used to us going on trips and stuff, so he handles vacations better than my dog does. She gets upset, like she's always looking for me, wondering where I'm at. So I'm like, oh, she's gonna miss me. I did read for, look at that, 16 minutes last night, and I didn't get too far. I just barely, look at it's dirty. I don't know how that got dirty, but I just barely started. It's definitely gonna be a trickier read. I am interested in the writing style. It's quirky, it's very quirky. So I can't wait to see if I understand anything about this book. We'll find out. So I've got my hour and 44 minutes of that. And then, like I said, we're taking the car to the shop. I keep saying I'm gonna work on my cover letter. Today I actually need to start working on that. Oh, Jade Legacy. So I have to read Jade Legacy and I have to listen to Devolution, because at least I would like to get that one done before the 25th, that's tomorrow. I've got like 3.5 hours of that one left. That will work for at least some points, some more points for the Pirates, for Team Pirates, for Tales from Two Trails. So that one I'd like to get done, because I'm close enough that I should get it done by tomorrow, end of day tomorrow. Jade Legacy I won't get done by tomorrow, so that won't work for Tales from Two Trails. But what are you gonna do? Like, can't get everything done. I need to get that one done by Friday though, so I've got to hustle. Time for breakfast. I'm hungry, so I'll catch up with you later. Okay, so Mom fulfilled her first activity because we considered Elisa's visit her friendship activity because we've known Elisa a long time. And the last time we saw her was like 4 years ago was what we decided. The last time we actually spent time with Elisa.
I missed her so much.
Yeah. I already have my friendship activity.
Did you already? Oh, you're going to do it when you on your trip.
When I meet my BookTube friends. But Mom was like, can I use Elisa? And I'm like, of course. That's a great one. Yay.
So I got 1, 2, 3.
But this doesn't count as
until I get more. Yeah. Let's see, I'd either have to get this way. It's not gonna, this one's this way.
No. Right.
But I've got.
Yeah, you're gonna start working on the Sunset book.
Yeah.
We didn't get our Sunset activity though, because we haven't really had any sunsets the last couple nights.
I know. Okay, I'm doing something completely wild here. Very, very wild for me. I have only read 18 pages of this. And I'm already falling asleep. And it's not that the writing is not good. It's great writing, obviously. This is a classic. It is very uniquely written, but it is definitely something my brain does not feel like reading right now. And I don't know when my brain will feel like reading it. And I have so many other classics I would rather get to that I'm thinking, I might just DNF. I might just DNF and find this gorgeous book a new home, because I'm just not feeling like it. You know, I think when I originally picked this up, it came out in 2009. This version came out in 2009, this beautiful version. I probably picked it up then in 2009 and have just been holding on to it for so long. I have flashbacks. All of a sudden I have flashbacks. Did I pick this up in Texas? That wouldn't have been 2009. At a Half Price Books? No, this is brand new though. Maybe it still wasn't a Half Price Books though. I don't know. Either way, I've had this for a very, very long time, and I haven't had interest in picking it up for a very long time. And now that I've started reading it, it's just not what I feel like getting into right now. And this is a little difficult to read because the writing is a little stylistic. So there are others I would rather read than this one. And I don't know if I'm that interested in the story. And so, you know what I think? Because it's not a book that I have been highly anticipating as a classic, because it's a book that I never hear about, and not saying that it isn't a well-loved book, just saying that it's not one that is high up on my books to read. I think I'm going to find this book a new home and move on to the next book on my classic shelf. So hopefully nobody is severely disappointed in me because I didn't give it much of a chance. But I can already tell you this one would take me a very, very long time to read. And yeah, just not feeling it. Just not feeling it. If any of you have read this and I'm making a serious mistake, please let me know. I'm going to put it in my unhaul bag of books. I don't take that to deliver it anywhere very often, so it'll sit around for a while. And if you really, really think I should give this book a second chance, let me know. I'm not going to give it a second chance right now, though. Like, right now is not the time for this. So at the moment, I am DNFing it. All right, so if we look at where that book was, it was right here. So I've got my little bookmark. I'm going to be reading the next book, which is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I think that's a much better choice right now. And if by chance I get Wuthering Heights done, I could end up reading this giant book next, Roots. So look at this pretty copy though. Isn't this gorgeous? My Wuthering Heights book, Wuthering Heights. I'm very excited. Actually, I'm very excited about this. I feel very strongly that I actually read Wuthering Heights in my youth, like in my high school years when I was reading a lot of classics. I remember the basic premise of this, but I don't remember everything. So it'll be interesting to pick this up and see if I actually did read it, or do I just remember the premise of the story? Or did I watch an adaptation? We'll find out, and I'll let you know. I'm currently at 1 hour and 26 minutes. And I'm not going to feel bad about DNFing Petersberg. I refuse. I refuse to feel bad. I know it was only 18 pages, but I could tell right away that's just not what I felt like reading right now. I'm trying not to feel bad. I'm maybe feeling a little bad. It's hard for me to DNF books. I know it's not hard for everyone, but it is difficult for me because then I think to myself, well, I have read books where I just didn't like it to begin with, and then I gave it a really good rating later on. But I can just tell that one is going to be a struggle, and I'm not ready to struggle right now. Well, I got some exciting news. I wanted to see if Wuthering Heights was on the 100 Essential Books scratch-off bucket list that Shell got me, and it wasn't. But you know what is on here? I recently read Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston, and I can scratch that one off. I can also scratch off, where is it? The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton, because I just recently read that as well. So I've got 2 I can scratch off of here. I'm very excited. Okay, so that means at this point I have 28 of these read, And I think I'd mentioned in the past that there are a couple of these that I have actually read many years ago, but I want to reread them because either I don't remember them well enough to be able to say like, yeah, I feel like I genuinely read that, or I feel like it needs a reread. So yeah, I am slowly making progress on this scratch board, but I'm making a little bit of progress. And today I got to scratch off 2 of them, so that was pretty exciting. All right, so it's getting late, and I feel like it was a pretty busy day. Well, we spent most of the day getting the car taken care of and finding out how much that was going to cost and all that stuff. And it was out of our main city area, so we had to drive down there and then kind of wait around. But it was good because we got things accomplished while we were out there, like shopping, some things we had to buy. And then we came home and I got like my video edited. I did some reading. I got some things accomplished. Not everything that I would have liked. And I was a bit sedentary. But I've been getting a bit of a headache this evening. So I'm just feeling a little tired. I'm kind of ready to go to bed. Hopefully I will sleep in tomorrow and my head will feel amazing when I wake up. So let's catch up on where I'm at currently with my reading. For Wuthering Heights, which I am now reading, I'm currently on page, not very far, page 28, and tomorrow I will be setting this for an hour. Then I'm going to continue working on this one for as much as I can this week. I don't know that I'll pick up the next book. The next book is Roots. I know the whole intention of this 1 week, 1 shelf challenge is to read as many books off my shelf as I can, but I also know my reading ability and how quickly I read. I also know that I'm going to be spending most of the week working on this, Jade Legacy. So what I think I'll do is if I'm able to get Wuthering Heights done a little early, I'm going to work on Galileo's Daughter and or probably A Curious Beginning and try and finish as much of my 1 week, 1 shelf books as I possibly can, as opposed to going on to Roots, because that is a chunky book. And I won't have enough time in the week to get that completed. So I'd rather complete or work on completing some of the actual 1 week, 1 shelf books that I had started. Actually, I think I know nothing about Wuthering Heights and I never read it. I was mistaking Wuthering Heights for Great Expectations and the Pip and Estella and Miss Havisham, the old lady in the wedding dress. I'm pretty sure Great Expectations might be what I read when I was younger. And not Wuthering Heights. So I'm going to find out what this is all about because apparently I don't know. And then as far as Jade Legacy goes, I didn't yet get my full 73 pages because now I'm at 73 pages. I have to read a day of this because I didn't get a chance to read the past couple of days. So I counted up how many pages I needed to read and I have to read 73 pages a day. So I'm going to take this with me to my room before I go to sleep and read as much as I can tonight. But tomorrow I may have to read more than 73 pages because I'm a little behind. I'm currently on page 370. I'm right there. And that chunk is what I still need to read for tonight. So I still got some reading to do. But I just got tired today and I was working on a lot of busy work stuff on my computer and trying to get a lot of things figured out and accomplished and planned. So it was good. It was a good day. All right, I'm going to go to sleep now. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so you can see what happens on day 25. I did listen to Devolution, but I'm only like 60-something% of the way through that one. Well, let me check. Hold on. I'm 69% of the way through Devolution. I still have 3 hours of listening left. I don't know if I'm going to get that all done tomorrow. I will try. I do want to work on my clothing and some more laundry and stuff like that tomorrow. So maybe while I do that, I will listen to Devolution. And then I also need to do some more weed whacking and yard work. So maybe while I'm doing that, I will also see if I can get those 3 hours in. Because tomorrow's the last day for Tales from Two Trails. And I'm definitely not getting my other water prompt done, my other water prompt book. But I did submit 1 of the 2 water prompt books. And then I would like to get that Second Chance Author book done, which is Devolution, which I picked specifically for Tales from Two Trails. So yeah, I would prefer to get that one done. So I'm going to attempt tomorrow to get my 3 hours of Devolution in, finish that book so I can at least get the points for my team. It'll fulfill the whole reason I'm reading that book. All right. Now, thank you so much for watching and I will see you later. Good night.